Oh hi, is that my local OPC? Oh hi, it's Max here, how you doing? Yeah, hi, look, I just started up my car. I noticed that it's got a service due. It's going to be the major service this time. I was just wondering, would you mind servicing my car for free, paying me £25,000 as well, and then maybe giving me a 10% cut of all the future cars that you service? You think that's entirely unreasonable? So hello there, welcome to another video from Max Revs. It just seems like an eternity since I've made one of these videos, getting my car out. You know that my brake pads have been stuck to my discs so long, every time I get the car moving you kind of get that click, click, click until I wear that off. So great to get the car moving. Yes, this car is going to be coming in for a service soon, and no, I did not honestly phone up my Porsche dealership asking them for that outrageous offer. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to basically Google the whole Chris Harris Litchfield and the, I'm not going to mention the YouTuber in question, but it's a three letters in his name basically, first beginning with J. Go check that out. You know, that you're never going to find me compromising my values here. What you see here is my true opinion. Rest assured, that's what you're getting on this channel. And what I'd like to talk about in this video, the 992 has been released, and a great looking car that is. Do like that shark blue, love the swan neck spoiler. I think we're all just waiting for Chris Harris to get behind the wheel of that car, put it sideways on a track, and then we can really get to see what that car is like. Cannot wait for that video. In the meantime, we've basically had the launch video, we've seen what's happening with the car, the power, the spec and so on. Awesomely impressive car. I cannot fault that. What I'd like to sort of discuss in this video is basically the options for speccing that GT3 car. Now remember, that's a GT car. I went to the configurator, I tried to make it look sporty as I would like, and I basically couldn't manage to get that kind of the racy feeling. There's a cop car just put his blue lights on over there. Well, he stopped now, I'm not sure if he's pulling someone over. Anyway, what I wanted to basically mention was that the 992 GT3 configurator, I couldn't get it to look super special as I can with a 718 GT4. I can put the extended leather, I can get the deviated stitching, I can make it look like a really special car. And we all know the GT cars, it's not just about the spec sheet, they're really, really special cars. So let me know what you think about the 992 GT3. I think it's a great car, don't get me wrong, but in terms of the cabin, yes, I'm middle-aged, I'm getting on a bit. It looked just like kind of every other 992 on the inside, you know, got the screens, not a big fan on the screens, and I just don't think you could make it that bit special. I'm not in the market to buy one, so these are just, you know, throwaway comments. You know, if you are going to buy a 992 GT3, you probably just think I'm crazy, but small little things that are kind of like niggling me in the back of my mind. The gear shift, for example, it's got the gear numbers in yellow, and you cannot basically remove the yellow and try to get a colour that either matches the paintwork or the interior of the cabin. Small little touch, but I think if I'm going to pay money to get a GT3, I'd like to have that option. I guess the main thing is that, do you think the GT4 is the more special looking car on the inside? Because you can really spec an awesome looking GT4 on the inside. I just feel that either they're trying to simplify the manufacturing line in the factory for the GT4, for the GT3, but it just seems that there's so many options that I would like to spec which don't seem to be there, and I'm not sure why. Maybe they're just trying to reduce the complication of the build factory, reduce the number of options, make it cheaper to make the car, who knows. But right now, I definitely can go and configure a 718 GT4 that looks a hell of a lot more special than a GT3, which is weird because you would think the GT3 is the big brother and the younger brother, being the 718 GT4, gets the leftovers as it were, but I think it's gone the other way now. The current gen 718 GT4 looks more special than the 992 GT3. What is all that about? Let me know in the comments below. I'm hoping to resume normal service soon. This car's going in for a major service at Porsche Brooklands. Cannot wait. We'll see what they do. I think it's going to be spark plugs, V-belt and the usual stuff. I'll leave my camera with Mike. We'll see if Mike can basically give us some insight into this car. It's approaching 60,000 miles. I'm on 58,000 miles now. There's quite a few people out there that I keep in touch with either on Instagram or even email, and they're all saying to me, why am I putting my money into this car? But you know what? I just think it's a great car. It's a classic car, and I'm going to be keeping this until on the end, basically. I can see there's a number of cop cars on the road today. I've got two behind me, there's one in front. I'm not doing anything wrong, but you never know. I'm going to put the cameras away, and we'll enjoy life in cars to the max the next time I see you guys. See ya.